I started when I was in high school. I graduated in 2010 from Big Rapids High School, and I knew I was going to Ferris. And I had heard through a sibling who also went to Ferris, my older sister Nicole, that they're hosting tryouts for Brutus. And so I always thought it would be cool to be Brutus. The mascot I watched growing up, going to all the Ferris hockey games myself. So I gave it a try, and sure enough, they picked me. So I started shortly after, mostly the summer of 2010, and so about 4.5 years or so. First, it was a little intimidating, although people don't know who you are, and it makes it a lot easier because you can kind of get away with a lot of the funny things and be goofy and embarrassing, and people don't know it's you. So, you know, like I said, at first it was a little intimidating because you walk into a room and all eyes are on you sometimes, and you have to kind of figure out what you want to do and what improvising and emotions you want to make. But as the years went on, I just kind of got more comfortable and created relationships with a lot of the committed fans of FSU, and it got easier every time. Our general rule is that it's about 40 degrees hotter inside the suit than ambient temperature. So events such as the Cherry Festival, where it's upwards of a 2-hour parade for Brutus, no breaks, and 95 degrees out already. So there's times where it's a big commitment physically, as well as mentally. You just want to get out, but again, after that 15 minutes at the beginning, you kind of just get into it, and it's well worth it. Just interacting with people, you just kind of forget about the physical demands. Through the years, it was obviously one of my biggest goals to keep that a secret and my identity a secret to all my friends. My skating was recognized by a lot of my friends from the start. So coming into Ferris, there's kind of some of the community had an idea, but the friends I made at Ferris didn't know initially, and until they just realized that I was always gone on the weekends, especially at events such as hockey and basketball where they like to go to as well. So eventually I let the closest friends know, but the majority of the students didn't know. So on unveiling night, it came to a nice surprise to see the smiles and just the crazy looks on their faces when they realized that they've been classmates or in the same RSO with me in the past. So definitely fun to see the reactions. And it was kind of butterflies and nervous because it's breaking every rule that I've ever had for keeping my identity a secret, not talking, not showing my face. Also having 2 Brutuses at once in the same arena for when the new Brutus took over. So butterflies leading up to it, but as soon as I stepped on the ice, it just kind of happened. It was a great feeling, just letting everyone know finally after 4.5 years who I am. Because in my mind, leading up to this event has been the last 4.5 years have all led up to this one night. So, advice for the new Brutus: definitely watch a lot of videos on other mascots, and that's a lot of what the mascot community is about. Kind of sharing your ideas and including others in your skits or your stunts, I guess you could say. My recommendation is to don't look back, keep pushing forward, try new things, and interact with as many fans as you can. I gotta throw a thank you out there to every community member, every Ferris faculty, staff, student, everyone who's ever interacted with me. Obviously, I need people to interact with, so and a big help. Thanks from the Gold Club as well as athletics for providing those events, and the people behind the scenes that help Brutus get dressed and keep them safe during the events. So.